The biggest bummer about the Patriots losing is no weird cartoon from Tom Brady. The Patriots lost Jay Cutler and the Dolphins Monday, and it's all my fault. If you're a Pats fan, I'm sorry, and if you're a Dolphins fan, you're begrudgingly welcome. I guess. Here's what happened: I jinxed New England. I was so sure they'd beat the Dolphins, so sure we'd be graced with another edition of the TB Times, the fake newspaper Tom Brady posts to his social networks when the team wins, and so sure I'd get the pleasure of analyzing it and going down yet another weird-ass, cartoon rabbit hole, that I totally blew the whole thing. Here's proof, in Slack messages between me and my editor Nate Scott Monday evening. So LST night, in the throes of embarrassment that hits Patriots fans when Bill Belichick and Brady lose, and in a desperate attempt to stave off the nagging fear that Brady isn't immortal and is failing in his mission to become an ageless football robot powered by turmeric shots and lentil serums, I drew my own TB Times. I know, it's in black and white, unlike the colorful pictures the elusive artist who simply goes by DK makes each week. But I couldn't find my markers, and it was late, and I was very emotional. I also drew this alternate cover, because at halftime we had to watch Frosted-Tipped Chef, can you even call him a chef? Guy Fieri feed commentator John Gruden sandwiches, Gruden grinders, for some reason. I later added Croc, the ever-present crocodile from the cartoons, because I initially forgot to include him. In my haste to draw Croc, however, he ended up looking more like a salamander here. Fun fact I just learned, thanks to Google, salamanders are amphibians, while crocodiles are reptiles. Something new every day, folks, right. I tried to imagine what it's like to be an artist in the land of Brady's electric, all-natural version of Kool-Aid acid test as I drew these pictures. I bet when you descend into the social media layer that I'm now fairly convinced exists underneath a TB12 workout facility in Waltham, Mass, or something, they greet you with a lemongrass Colin smoothie and a quick dermabrasion session. Then a screen behind reception shows you pictures of wet noodles that will inspire your muscles to be more pliable before you begin your electrolyte infusions. I have to say, and maybe TB12 therefore deserves some credit, since I started following the TB Times case as a private investigator of sports, I do feel like I've been taken to new creative and sometimes unsettling places. In the words of Kanye West, name one genius that ain't crazy. Now, I'm not calling myself a genius. If anything, finding yourself Googling Bill Hader's entire acting career and trying to match it up with images from a cartoon posted to a quarterback's Instagram is a surefire way to know you're the opposite. All I'm saying is that when you've devoted most of your brain space to figuring out what a football player's social media means, and when that social media often looks like it was inspired by Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, and you stare at it for hours, and even dream about it sometimes, it can make you feel, well, a little nuts. We can't stop here, Tom, this is bad country. I might have cried at my TV last night as Brady threw another interception. Here's a picture of me in a corner of my apartment trying to crack the case. If I'd been thinking straight at 1 a.m. last night when I was furiously scribbling weird pictures of football players, I would have drawn an actual version of what I thought the TB Times would look like at the Pats one. Because I'm willing to bet we'd have gotten a reprise of the South Beach Spinners who appeared last time when the Patriots beat the Dolphins.